Let's talk about the red card. Obviously, John Small red carded last week in the Dublin game against Laois in Croke Park. His clubmate and inter-county teammate, Philly McMahon, was talking with Maura Trossan-Nicali about it.
Jim Gavin spoke after the game and he said he was surprised at the red card incident that meant you guys lost a player. I'm sure you've watched it back. What did you make of it?
I suppose when you see it, you see John going for the ball, and then unfortunately he connects with the guy's face. But just when you think about the environment and the way the game was, we were kind of pulling away a little bit from Laois, and I could never imagine somebody coming on and intentionally doing something like that when you're beating a team well, and there's not that much left in the game. So for me, you could see he was reaching down to get the ball, and certainly from my point of view, it was an accidental collision with his hand in his face.
The thing is, though, even with accidental collisions, sometimes damage can or could be done, so I assume you can see why the red card was given.
Not really. It's a contact sport, so if someone accidentally hits someone in the face, it's accidental. Like, you shouldn't get punished for it. We play at such a high intensity in the environment that we play in, and you just can't control everything in terms of, if someone has the ball close to his chest and you're reaching down to get the ball and it's close to his face, you could contact with his face. Like, so it's the sport we play in. It's a physical contact sport, and these things do happen.
There you go. Philly not having it.
He is, correct in a lot of the things he says there, except for the point about, an accidental collision not necessarily resulting in a red card. Like, it was. I fully believe it was an accident.
I don't think it was a red card. I think that, like, the Johnny Cooper one was far more clear red card than that one, to be honest, because that felt like, oh shit, my hands come off the ball. But, like,
yeah, like, he actually makes contact with the ball before punching him in the face.
Got the ball, ref! I mean, he did.
He does inadvertently punch him in the face, is the no but a point.
Yeah. I don't know. It felt like you could easily see that given yellow.
Yeah, and there wouldn't be any complaints.
No, it's not the Ronaldo scenario.
I thought it was actually going to be yellow, and I wasn't prepared to get outraged or anything about it, so that kind of tells the whole story. But, like, yeah, there's a lot of right stuff in what he's saying there, and in this specific case, he's probably correct in saying that maybe he was unlucky to get a red card. But in general, I don't think an accidental sort of collision should necessarily absolve you of all blame, because ultimately you should be judged a little bit on what the impact is, rather than what the intent is, to a certain extent.
I mean, this is obviously the question that's going on in rugby at the moment. Israel Folau banned for a game overnight. Australia are absolutely livid about the fact that he was banned for a game from the Peter O'Mahony situation. So it wasn't the one that he got yellow carded for. It was a separate incident, I think. It was one of the three incidents anyway. And they're making the point that the lifter was bad, and that he's trying to get the ball, which is kind of what Fell was trying to do in the New Zealand game. And now everybody's wondering, does the outcome matter more than the intent? If I'm just trying to get the ball and I happen to crush you, that's tough luck for you. Or if I'm trying to get the ball and I crush you, I'm ruined for that because you got in the way.
That's very kind of black and white outlook to having it. Like,
also framed that way is like so. If you accidentally have a spinal injury that results in your becoming paraplegic because I trip you up accidentally, then I have to, for the rest of my life, feel, oh my God. Do you know what I mean?
Wow, okay. This talking about escalating quickly and stuff like that. I wasn't ready for this moral question. Do I feel that I have to put some sort of guilt on you?
You're saying the outcome. No. The outcome matters. If it's unintentional, so I still get a red card.
Yes.
Even though it's unintentional.
Well, there is a defined rule. That's the difference here. There isn't a defined rule in the bizarre circumstance that you've just brought up, but in the actual circumstance that we're talking about, the real thing, where a red card can be given to a player for striking somebody in the face.
But what if it's accidental?
There's no legislation for that in the rules.
Yeah, but there should be, right?
Well, there isn't. That's the point we're having
so
here.
If the goalkeeper comes out to punch the ball, right, and he punches the ball and your face is behind the ball and he breaks your jaw, it's like, I mean, that's unfortunate, but there shouldn't be a red card.
It shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. Like
There you go. If you're not sure, you can't send somebody off. So
I think you can if the rule states that.
But it didn't matter in this game. It will matter later on in the summer. If John Small does that in an All-Ireland final and loses out in an All-Star or whatever.
But were you not sitting here months ago complaining about that Kerry player not getting sent off after Lee Keegan came into studio and said that it should have been a red card for the hit that wasn't deliberate, but he ended up breaking the jaw of the Mayo player?
You said it wasn't deliberate.
Yeah.
But was it not deliberate?
Of course, it was an accident.
I didn't see it.
So you were just winding me up all along.
I mean, welcome to 2018. He nailed him with a shoulder to the face, Tommy says.
Yeah, exactly, and it was an accidental shoulder.
Shoulder to the face!
So
accidental.
What punches to the face can be accidental, but shoulders to the face can't be accidental. Is that the line you're actually
He's saying
peddling here?
forearm. Tommy's saying forearm now. I haven't seen it, so.
You haven't seen the John Small incident?
I saw the John Small one, yeah.
But are you
A punch
making
to the face can be accidental when it comes off the ball.
And are you making
a
the
shoulder
general-
to the face is like a shoulder in the general area? I'm trying to nail you here.
No, it's how can you possibly make that leap? That's incredible. What if you're going shoulder to somebody and the person's body changes to I don't know why they would do that or for what reason. But say for some reason their body moves mid challenge and their face goes into your shoulder. Like you've created a strange series of hypothetical events here.
Well, I mean, you're the one bringing the hypotheticals into it.
No, I'm bringing up a literal event that did happen.
Which, the Evan Regan one?
Yes, it was Evan Regan.
So Evan Regan gets injured because he gets shouldered to the face. Just watch it on YouTube from Tommy.
What?
Straight red card all day long. Thanks very much. My swinging elbow hits you in the face. Come on, Owen. That's completely different from John Small. Completely different.
No,
you should refresh your memory here.
I'm not trying to compare it to the John Small. I'm just saying that it was a grim outcome from an accident. So we're watching Mayo come forward in the right corner forward position. Ronan Shanahan goes in to try and get the ball away from him, and Evan Regan ducks into the challenge
and kills him.
He doesn't kill him
with a WWE style. Thanks very much. Come on.